Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we're going to be going over the three things that we go over on the channel each and every single day, and those three things include where you guys can find Madame Nazar's location, all the daily collection sets and their current cycles, and then obviously all of the daily challenges, which is the primary focus of this video. Now, if you guys are looking at making a lot of money and gold each and every single day, then you definitely have come to the right spot to do that for Red Dead Online. I do play a wide variety of other games here on the channel that has a lot of other tips, tricks, and tutorials, so definitely make sure that you guys are checking those. And as of right now, we are playing Assassin's Creed, so if you guys have Assassin's Creed or are big into Assassin's Creed, then make sure that you guys follow either the gameplay or some of the other little tutorials that I have here on the channel, so that way you guys can actually be the best assassin that you can be, and also be the best Red Dead Online player that you can be as well. Alright, so if you guys are enjoying these types of videos, then make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. I would like to move forward with starting to do some giveaways, but that honestly is up to you guys. So you guys have to do the like, commenting, and subscribing each and every single day, every time that I drop a video, and then make sure that you guys are watching the video in its entirety, and then make sure that you guys are sharing this video pretty much everywhere. I would definitely go ahead and appreciate that. So if you can do those things for me, and we can start growing the channel, then I can start doing some giveaways for you guys. So if you guys give a little bit to me, I can give a little bit back to you guys. That's how it's going to work. If you guys don't care about free stuff, then don't do that stuff. Then I guess maybe you're in the wrong spot. Just kind of throwing that out there. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over starting with the collection sets and their current cycles. Anything that involves using the field shovel is what we're going to talk about first. So this is going to be like the fossils, which will be a part of cycle number 5. We have the lost jewelry at cycle number 6. We have the arrowheads at cycle number 5, the family heirlooms at cycle number 1, and then the coins at cycle number 5. Now, the next 4 sets I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. But if you guys are looking at making Red Dead Online money, you guys need to be a collector as soon as you possibly can. If you guys aren't currently a collector, you guys can collect these sets, but you're going to want to get that, like I said, as soon as you possibly can if you want to start truly making money here in Red Dead Online. So these are going to be like American Wildflowers. There's going to be 3 sets every single day, and that's actually going to be a part of cycle number 3. We have the tarot cards at cycle number 3, the antique alcohol bottles also at cycle number 3, and then the bird eggs are not going to be part of cycle number 3. They're going to be a part of cycle number 1. Alright, now that we actually got those out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the daily challenges. We're going to quickly go over the list mode, and then we're going to follow that up with extensive detail. Starting with the daily general challenges, we got 1 cooked seasoned crustacean. We got 5280 distance traveled by coach or a wagon. 1 place top 3 in elimination showdown. 10 player kills in showdown. You have 3 player kills with melee in showdown. Vultures plucked. You got 3 of those, and then you got 5 yarrow picked. For the bounty hunter role, we got 2 bounty brought in from New Austin posters, 2 bounty targets brought in or taken down with bolas, and then we got 1 hard or legendary bounty mission completed. The trader role, we got 20 carcasses donated within a 10-minute period. We got 1 Crypts' special camp stew completed, and then we got 20 donations to Crypts. The collector role, we got 3 antique alcohol bottles found, 3 collectibles found with a shovel, 3 tarot cards found. The moonshiner role, 1 drank own strong moonshine, 3 bootlegger missions completed, and then we got 4 moonshine served to other players at a bar. The naturals role, we got 2 blending tonics crafted or used, 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp, and then 1 don't kill any animal for 24 game hours. Now you guys do have the possibility of earning up to 11 gold bars every single day, 5 from the daily general, 6 from the daily role challenges. You get that bonus once you complete all of them, whether it's 7 or 9, depending on which category you're focusing on. In order to get up to the 11 gold bars, you're going to need 2 requirements. Number 1 is to make sure they've completed at least 1 daily challenge for 21 days in a row. And then the other requirement is to make sure that you guys have at least 3 of the other roles currently purchased, and then be at least a rank 10. But preferably all of them, which is right now there's 5 of them, and then be at least a rank 10. That will actually give you access to 15 daily role challenges, which makes it actually easier to get the daily role challenges out of the way, just because you can pick and choose which ones are the easiest for you to complete every single day, and they're actually worth more. And then you don't have to be like, if you're not really into PvP, like today there's 3 PvP ones. you don't have to do those if you don't want to. So let's go ahead and start with breaking these down. We got cooked seasoned crustacean. Now this is going to be like a 2-step process. Well, technically 3. You got to get crab, you got to get like thyme, oregano, or mint for the stars of seasoning, and then you got to cook it over a fire. We also have the wilderness campfire. That's a possibility, but you got any of the other campfires around the world. You have your camp or wherever you want to use a campfire, honestly, at. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys where you guys can find crab. It's the only spot that I am actually familiar with where you guys can find it. And it's on this island right here. Typically, it's right over on this side of the island. So you're going to want to fast travel over to Rhodes and then just make your way east over to this island and then do a little bit of crab hunting. Typically, there's 1 or 2 over there every single time that I go over there. But you might want to just maybe see if you can get more than that. So that way you have it stocked. Now you only have to cook 1 season, so if you can find 2 of those, then you're kind of set up for the next time this happens. We got a distance of 5280 traveled by coach or wagon. You can use your bounty wagon, you can use your trading wagon, you can steal one from anywhere. It really doesn't matter. This one's really not that complicated to do. Just ride from one city to another city on a coach or a wagon, and that one for the most part will be completely finished for you guys. We got place top 3 in elimination series, 10 player kills in showdown, and then you got 3 player kills with a melee in showdown. Now, you could, if you're good enough into some of the elimination, get a couple of these done at the same exact time. That is a possibility, like placing top 3. You can get the melee kills in showdown. Otherwise, you might have to go into other ones like the showdown, like the shootout or the takedown series. And as far as the melee goes, I would actually have to say that the easiest one to do that in is going to be name your weapon or name your weapon teams, because you always get a tomahawk and you don't have to worry about it. But I would say that of these ones, I would say the hard one for today is going to be the melee and showdown. Just because even if you don't like PvP, or even if you like PvP, this one might not be super easy anyway. It's not going to be for everybody. That's all I'm trying to say. All 3 of these may not be for everybody out there. I would love to know what you guys think. I tried PvP for the first time. It was probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And honestly, I said this before, I don't think I ever plan on going back. So these 3 will definitely not be completed by me because, honestly, I hate it. I think the PvP in Red Dead Online is completely pathetic. And I think that, I don't know. I just feel like there's some issues, a lot of issues with it. And I shouldn't even say some. There are a lot of issues with it. Anyway, moving on. We got 3 vultures plucked. Vultures, Yarrow. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a good spot that's over by, over here by Emerald Station. So this one, if you guys come over here, there's actually a vulture that will sit from time to time right here at the Heartland Overflow, just so you guys know. And then if we actually go a little bit to the east, or to the west right here, and focus actually on the word new, this is where we're going to actually get all of the yarrow. And I'm actually going to show you another place that you guys can actually get tricky vultures as well, or just vultures in general. So I'm going to mark a couple different spots that you guys can actually find the yarrow. There's literally a ton of different locations all around New Hanover. So if you don't want to go to the specific locations, you don't have to by any means. There's a lot right here, and it's fairly close by one of the vulture locations that I actually go to from time to time. So there you go. There's like, what, 8 different locations? And then if we actually head out way out west, and if you come to Roskillar Fort, you can typically find vultures at a couple different spots. There'll be a couple that are sitting on top of this barn from time to time, and then there might be other ones. There's other locations where there's hawks, eagles, condors, and also the vultures all sitting at different locations inside of the fort. So I highly recommend that you guys go to this location for the vultures. But if you only want to get the one over by Emerald Station, then you by all means go ahead and do that. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the daily role challenges, starting with the Bounty Hunter role, which is the only role that does pay out additionally in gold, so that's fantastic. We got 2 bounties brought in from New Austin, so you're looking at Benedict Point, Armadillo, and Tumbleweed. And then we got 2 bounty targets taken out with bolas, so just go ahead and do those. Make sure that you guys retrieve them because they are quite expensive to replace. And then you got 1 hard or legendary bounty mission completed. Rockstar definitely seems like they are promoting this one a lot lately. So I would either get used to doing the hard or legendary bounty missions. If you want one that's a little bit quicker, then do the hard. If you want one that's a little bit more exciting and the benefits are a little bit more, then do the legendary bounty mission. But you get to pick and choose. Again, it's hard or a legendary bounty mission. Up to you. We got Trader Roll. We got 20 carcasses donated within a 10-minute period. I actually like to do this with the small carcasses. We just had this one the other day. This is going to be like bats, rats, toads, bullfrogs, western chipmunks, squirrels, crows, and any other really small bird. And then we have 20 donations to crypts. So if you actually do those with, I mean, it doesn't really matter how you do that. Those are still going to count towards 20 donations to crypts. So those will actually literally be taken exactly done at the exact same time. That's awesome. And then we got 1 Crypts' special camp stew recipe completed. Whatever is on the menu for today, just craft that up if you don't have the ingredients. Typically, there might be some herbs that you might have to go and collect, so whatever it is, go and collect it. Otherwise, you can get all the other ingredients from the stables, the catalog, or any of the general stores. The next on the list is going to be the collector roll. We got 3 antique alcohol bottles found. Antique alcohol bottles will be a part of cycle number 3. And then the tarot cards will also be a part of cycle number 3. And then 3 collectibles found with the shovel. Unfortunately, these ones don't really go into that category, but you're going to want to go after like the coins, the fossils, or the arrowheads, and some of the lost jewelry. We'll use the field shovel as well. So unfortunately, it's not in like the rank 20 collector roll, but sometimes that happens. So those literally are all separate for today. The moonshine roll, we got drank, own strong moonshine. So as long as you have a strong moonshine brewing or finished, and then you guys can actually drink that. If you don't have one, you're just going to have to start it. As soon as you start it, you'll have access to be able to drink it. And then you got 3 bootlegger missions completed. You can either do these naturally throughout the world, or you can actually go and talk to Maggie directly to start these up. There's some benefits from doing these. Honestly, you can get cheaper mesh, and then there's a really good way of getting collectibles and just looting a lot of people and not really having to worry about your honor being decreased for doing it. And then we got 4 moonshine served to other players at a bar. This does require you guys to do this with a friend, not in the same posse. You just invite some random person, or some random person can invite you to theirs. It really doesn't matter what you guys want to do. Then just serve them at the bar. And that's all you got to do. And then last but not least, we got the naturalist roll. We got 2 blending tonics crafted or used. So just purchase these from Harriet if you guys are going to use this one. Don't purchase any of the pamphlets. I really don't recommend it. I think a lot of them are they're completely worthless and a waste of your money. So unless you have all the money in the world and plan on doing it, I have over $120,000 and I still haven't bought them because honestly, I think they are literally 100% pointless. But again, completely up to you. We got 7 crafted at a wilderness camp. Right now, you can still get the wilderness camp for free if you have your Rockstar Social Club account connected to your Twitch Prime membership. So that is still a free gift from Rockstar. That's a $750 savings in game money, not real money. And then you can craft anything. It could be ammo, it could be tonics, whatever. It can even be the crustacean if you want it to be. Then we got don't kill any animal for 24 game hours. This literally just means that you got to stand still or just make sure you don't run over any animals or don't kill any animals within that 24-hour game hours. And we're about, what, a quarter of the way there already, so really not that bad. But that is everything done, gone over, and covered. The only thing I didn't go over was Madame Nazar's location, because we actually went over everything else pretty quickly today. Madame Nazar's location is actually going to be up in Grizzly's East today and making the fast travel destination at Emerald Station. Otherwise, if you guys got the Moonshine Shack here in New Hanover, then that will be a little bit closer. But it's just a little bit to the west of O'Crea's Run. So there you guys go. But hopefully that does help you guys out. And if it does, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.